communications expert and a professional event host, and I'm happy to be co-hosting with you, Kenny.
Thank you.
This is the third edition of the Ibadan Startup Fest Summit. If you have been here before, can I see your hands in the room? You have attended the Ibadan Startup Summit before 2024. Can I see the hands in the room? Anyone?
We have
so
a lot
we're
of
all
first-timers.
first-timers.
Oh, we have some people here.
Oh, amazing. If you're first-timers, I like to, do we have extra mic in the room? Do we have extra mic? Okay, thank you. Can I get somebody in the room just tell me what your expectation is for today? Just one person, one bold person, what's your expectation to network with people, to learn. Maybe you're a founder, you have a startup, and, you want to learn how to, boost. Okay, we have a speaker. We have a bold, I see that. I see you, sister. Okay, so please, can we have a mic? Okay, I think I'll just give you mine.
Don't worry, let me go.
All right, thank you so much, Kenny. So tell us your name, what you do, and your expectation for today.
Where's my speaker at? Oh, Williams, of course.
Wow. All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Williams Oweye, and I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for Writinova. And Writinova is basically a ChatGPT wrapper where we kind of provide, straight to the point results for students. Be you IT reports, logbooks, projects, and whatnot. So that's it in simple terms. Okay, my expectation really, this is the first time I'll be attending.
Round of applause for him, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm actually, I came here with like a tabula rasa, like an open mind really. So just want to like explore and see what it's like to actually prepare our brand for the next edition.
Right, a round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. So let's have you in 1 minute. Your name, what you do, and your expectations.
Hi, good morning. I'm Adegbite Zainab. I'm a realtor, more like a real estate consultant. So I offer expert advice and recommendation for investors. And I'm here to learn, prospect, network, and just meet people. And I'm really expectant of this event. Thank you.
Amazing.
Adegbite Zainab.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Zainab, everyone. So please, if you have an empty seat in front of you, please do well to just move forward. Please, can you just move forward if you have a seat in front of you? I'm seeing everyone is here, but over here, if you have a seat in front of you, we have a lot of seats here actually. It'd be nice if you can just come forward. Let's leave the back seats to the latecomers, but if you're here early, please, can you just rise? Yes. Gentlemen, please come forward, please. Thank you very much. Move forward if you have a seat in front of you.
All right, thank you so much. Shortly, we are going to go into our first fireside chat this morning. But before I do, I'd like to invite the convener of the Ibadan Startup Fest for his welcome address. Please give a warm welcome to Mr. David Adeleke for his welcome address.
With a rousing ovation, please welcome one more time. Welcome. A round of applause for David Adeleke.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. Let's do this. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me louder, clap twice. Okay, yeah, I'm going to keep this short as possible. Good morning, everybody, once again. My name is David Adeleke. I like to call myself the part of the organizing committee for Ibadan Startup Fest, which is ISF Summit, and this is the third edition of the summit. So basically what I'm going to do here is just to sensitize us on what to expect and do a quick run through of what the summit is all about for the space of the next 2 days. Okay, 2 days, that's today and tomorrow, right? So first thing first, I would like everybody to bring out their phones, and probably after this speech, right? So you could visit the website IB Startup Fest. Then you can sign in with your email. I believe everybody is a ticket holder, right? So what that helps you do is you could check out the agenda of the event. So we've gone the extra mile to see how we can cover a lot of sector for this summit. So there will be concurrent events happening simultaneously at the same time. So if you could look upstairs, we have different stages. So this is a stage, this is stage 1. So we have stage 2 on the right. Then we have the startup stage on the left. So different activities will be going on simultaneously. So for you to keep yourself abreast of different sessions you want to join, right? So you need to like visit the website and check out the agenda. Then it can bookmark which one. And as you could see from the agenda, we are right on time. We are not doing African time, right? Anybody that is coming, we have a lot of people coming, right? So they will join us at the out of it. So what are we looking out for to expect? So first thing first is to collaborate with each other. That's one of the major things that we're looking forward to network. Then also, we have great speakers, great lineup of speakers, right? You can check them out also on the website, and most of them are already in town, right? It took them a lot of work. This is a special thanks. I mean, this should come in vote of thanks, but I think I would like to start it here also. To all our speakers, right? Most of them traveled far and wide from different parts of the world. You'll be seeing them as we proceed at the course of the conference, right? So not just that, right? We want to learn from them. And not just learning from them, I've personally reached out to them that we want them to be accessible to most of us. That's the audience, because we want a very interactive session with them. We want to learn from them. They've gone ahead of us. We want to see, we want to learn majorly from them. So that's number 2. Apart from the networking, we want to learn. Then number 3 is we have the startup stage. So we have pitching sessions, right, where startups will be pitching for prizes. Then we also have investors in the house. I mean, during the course of the event, we'll be introducing them. I think my time is fast spent, right? So once again, I want everybody to feel relaxed. Ensure you meet minimum of 10 people here. Minimum of 10 people. I would walk up to anybody. I mean, I'm everywhere, right? I walk up to everybody, and I will ask you, who have you met, right? So thank you very much once again. And I really appreciate our punctuality. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Thank you.
A round of applause for him, please. You can do better than that. All right.
Thank you. You know, when you see me, you know I'm here to trouble you a little bit. So I'm going to ask you to please one more time, just stand on your feet with me. Let's do something real quick. Rise on your feet with me. It's cold, so I need some energy. We need some energy. We need some energy. So please, I'll first like you to roll your hands together, generate heat, rub your hands, rub your hands, rub your hands. Then when I say stop, you give me one clap. So rub your hands, one clap. Give that to yourself. Do you feel warm? No, so generate more heat. Come on, do it again. Rub your hands together. There's a way we say it, rub your hands together, make your hands go around, make your hands go around, but this one is rub your hands. 2 claps. Give it to me. I don't feel the heat. I don't feel any energy. Let's do it one more time. Rub your hands together. I can hear the sound now. It's beginning to become intense. I can hear it. Rub it together. 3 claps this time. Now I'd like you to release it into the atmosphere. One more time. Rub your hands together. Come on. Rub it together. Rub it together. Make it faster. Now I can hear it. Now 1 clap. Give it to the organizers. Now bring out your phones. Let's do something real quick. We want to let the whole world know what's happening in Ibadan. So for your information, this is the largest technology summit in Nigeria outside of Lagos. You can quote me anywhere. Look at the stage, look at the attendees, look at the sponsors, look at the partners, look at the lineup of speakers. This is the largest technology summit happening in Nigeria today outside of Lagos. So I'd like you to bring out your phones. Let's do a short video. We're going to say, welcome to ISF Summit 2024. Then you go, woo! You know how we do it, right? Can we do a little experiment before we record? So when I say 1, 2, 3, go, we all scream, welcome to ISF Summit 2024, and you scream. Are we ready? I need some energy. Are you ready? Are you ready? So 1, 2, 3, go. So that's a warm-up. It wasn't, the tea is warm, it's not hot. So I'd like us to do it one more time, then use your video, and we'll do this. I want you to post these videos that you record on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere, every social media platform, using the hashtag ISF Summit 2024. And please remember to follow us on Instagram at African_Summit on Instagram. All right, so can we do this one more time? All right, let's do this. So you hold the phone. Okay. So the count of 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, go. Welcome to the ISF Summit 2024. Woo! All righty. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we're about to receive for the fireside chat a man that needs no introduction. All right.
All right. So the next person I'm about to bring up is referred to as the faith-driven investor. You have been so kind to, indulge us in the audience engagement. Please take your seat. A round of applause for everyone. Thank you so much. Like I said, he is referred to as the faith-driven investor, who in his word said, and I quote, "I invest in companies that have redemptive qualities. They save people, they improve people's lives, they transform communities just like my faith does." He's the son of a pastor and often talks about his religious conviction. Inyolua Aboyeji is an entrepreneur who is passionate about partnering with missionary talent and capital to build an African future. He's helming a project to build a city devoted to tech talent. He has spent the last few years co-founding 2 unicorns, an industry term for companies that have achieved valuation of more than $1 billion. You can do better. Thank you so much. All right. Prior to co-founding this organization, he led Flutterwave, which is the Africa's largest engineering organization with over 1,000 software engineers, which has received investment from Mark Zuckerberg and Google Ventures, amongst others. Paris Share Africa Project, Rainbow Educational Services Limited, and Filmo Realty. He served as the Deputy Director General for Madam Obi Ezekwesili 2019 presidential campaign and is a World Economic Forum Young Global Leader. He's a member of Nigerian Industry Policy and Competitiveness Advisory Council and is cited as one of the top 100 most influential Africans by New African magazine in 2019. Without further ado, please make welcome, a standing ovation, a warm welcome for our fireside chat, the first keynote speech this morning, Mr. Inyolua Aboyeji. A round of applause for him, please. You can do better. I can tell him to go back, oh. You can do better than that, please. Thank you so much, and I will be moderating this fireside chat. All right, so quickly, we're going to, I'm going to ask him some questions, but before I do, I want you to come up with your questions. We have founders here. We have startup, entrepreneurs here. So the topic of the fireside chat is founders-investor relationship. So I'm sure you have loads of questions already, but even as it's talking, you would also get ideas. Maybe you remember an incident in your own company and that you wanted solution on and all of that. So please take notes, listen attentively, and please put your questions down. I will just ask him a few questions, and then we'll take questions from the room. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Good morning. You're welcome.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's fireside.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
So I think the first thing I want you to speak to us about is, what is the founder-investor relationship like? What is the first thing that any startup founder here should think about when they're talking about investor relationship? What's the first thing they should think about?
Okay, thank you for having me, and especially for coming early. I'm very impressed. So you should clap for yourselves. So I think oftentimes the founder-investor relationship in this part of the world, often it's an interesting balance. It swings from subservience to sort of assertion. So basically, before the investor gives you the money, the investor is the most powerful person. So he tells you exactly what to do with your business, and you try and satisfy all his requirements so long as he gives you the money. Given the way that we normally fund in venture, once the founder gets the money, the pendulum of power swings entirely the other way. Because at the end of the day, the founder is now with the money, he's in control, and now the investor is the one who has to wait for updates, he has to wait, be available when you're always busy once the money enters the account. But maybe before the money entered the account, you weren't busy. But that's just the nature of the relationship. It's one of vulnerability, and that swings from the investor to the founder, and from the founder to the investor, pre and post investment. But I think it's not a very healthy engagement, because what often happens is that a lot of the engagement is filled with suspicion, and a lot of doubt and a lot of attention, because both parties are not actually focused on the only thing that matters, which is the business. At the end of the day, what founders have to understand is that if the investor doesn't make money, ultimately you can't make money legitimately, right? And the investors also have to understand that if the founder isn't empowered with the knowledge, information, networks, access that he needs to make you money, there's no way the founder can actually make money. So at the end of the day, rather than doing a cat and mouse relationship and ultimately delivering a suboptimal outcome, what would actually make the most sense would be a scenario where both parties were equally focused on the business. The investor is trying to provide more than money. Money is just one part of the relationship. But the investor is actively trying to understand the business, trying to provide support to the founder. And the founder is also trying to glean wisdom and support from the investor, not just money. But I find that when the relationship is entirely focused on the money dynamic, it often very quickly will fall apart.
All right, thank you so much. So first of all, when you are thinking about relationship with your investor, think about the business, not just the money. The investor, is not just offering you money, also, has mentorship abilities, walk you through difficult times and all of that. So as a founder...
Good times. It doesn't always have to be difficult times.
I mean, that's a great fact. It doesn't have to be difficult times, really, and so please, let's look out for that, or let's have that mindset going forward to say, you know what, it's not just about money. It's not just about getting an investor to give me money for my startup. All right, so I would like for you to share an unconventional approach or a time where during your career something happened which to yourself, startup or founder.
I mean, for me, those are not unconventional. That's actually how I do business. Many of the people who have raised money from me know that, you have to come to my house. We have to sit down. We have to eat. I meet your family, right? We actually get to know each other very well. It's almost like getting married. And I always tell people,